It's Carol and Toby. I was tagged by Nona Grace to talk about 3 things that are on my bucket list. Now, Nona Grace, if you don't watch her channel, is just the sweetest lady. She has twinkly eyes. She has a vibrant smile, and she has a laugh that's just contagious. I love to watch her. Her husband films her, and every now and then she'll glance over at him and giggle. She's just the cutest thing. If you don't watch her, please go over to Nona Grace, Nonnagrace. Okay, Nona Grace, I'm going to tell you about my bucket list. I have a long bucket list. So I'm going to try to pick 3 things. The very first thing is I want to fly to Canada, rent a small motorhome, or else maybe I'll just buy a motorhome while we're doing this bucket list and drive up to Prince Edward Island. Yeah, Toby. One of my very favorite books is Anne of Green Gables. Love that book. And I would love to go to Prince Edward Island where it takes place. It looks absolutely beautiful. That's on my bucket list. Go to Prince Edward Island. And then from Prince Edward Island, I would like to drive through all of the New England states. Start with Maine. Vivian Kimberlin went to Maine a couple of weeks ago. Oh my gosh, I wanted to go with her so bad. She saw really beautiful things. Anyway, I want to start with Maine, work myself down through New England, down, I want to go to the Carolinas, Tennessee, across through there, all the way across the country, all the way up to Washington. I have a son that lives in Seattle, and I want to go visit him and let him show me all the things he loves up there. One place I can't miss on this bucket trip list is Pawhuska, Oklahoma. That's where Pioneer Woman has her mercantile. Now, if you don't know about Pioneer Woman, where in the heck have you been? I love Pioneer Woman. If you don't know about her, she started out as a blogger. Then she wrote some cookbooks. Then she wrote her love story. Then she wrote some children's books. Then she has a Food Network show. And she and her husband, Lad, purchased an old building in the little town close to their ranch and renovated it into this beautiful place she calls the Mercantile. Then, across the street, they built, I think she calls it the boarding house. It's a very small hotel. I think it only has 4 rooms. But the one with the emerald bathroom, that's the one I want to stay in. But I'll take any of them. But, maybe I could stay 4 nights, 1 in each room. And go to her ice cream parlor and go to her pizza place. And then on certain days, she lets people go out to the lodge where she films her cooking show out on the ranch. Yeah, I want to meet Pioneer Woman and Lad. Now, he wears those Wranglers really nice. And I'd love to meet her kids. And anyway, I have to spend some time in Pawhuska, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. I want to spend about 6 weeks in New Mexico. That's where I was born, and I love New Mexico. I just want to see every square inch, every interesting thing in New Mexico. Okay, so that's my first thing off my bucket list. Start at Prince Edward Island and work my way to Seattle, I guess. The second thing is I want to buy a KitchenAid mixer, a stand mixer, Where I live, there's a chain of grocery stores called United Grocery. They have a specialty store. It's a big grocery store called United Marketplace. And it has all the normal stuff, but then it has a lot of specialty items. And they have a little gift shop area. And when they first opened, they had a white KitchenAid mixer, custom painted with green vine all over it and heavenly blue morning glories painted on it. I love that mixer. If I'd had more than 2 cents to my name at the time, I would have bought that mixer. Everywhere I've ever lived, if I had a yard, I planted heavenly blue morning glories. Here I planted them on my balcony, but they didn't do anything. They didn't survive. But I love heavenly blue morning glories. They had other custom painted mixers. There was, one was sunflowers. I don't remember the others, but each of them were painted with different flowers. But that heavenly blue morning glory one was so pretty. Anyway, I want a KitchenAid mixer so I can make homemade bread. Now, I know how to make bread. I used to make bread and dinner rolls and the best cinnamon rolls. But my little mixer is a cheap little hand mixer, and it's just not strong enough to mix the dough up for me. So I want a stand mixer, a KitchenAid, even if it doesn't have blue morning glories on it, so I can make bread and give warm homemade bread to anybody I want to and eat a bunch of it. The third thing on my bucket list, I want to see whales. I want to go on a whale watching thing. Now, it's going to be kind of hard because I'm scared to death of water. So it'd be kind of difficult for me to go on a whale viewing boat. But my son lives in Seattle, and somehow we'll go see whales. I want to see whales. I want to see dolphins. And I'd also like to go inside a big aquarium. But there we go. See the whales. Visit Prince Edward Island, where Anne of Green Gables took place. If y'all haven't read Anne of Green Gables, you are missing out. Please read Anne of Green Gables. When I die, I have said for years and years, one of the first people I'm going to look up is L.M. Montgomery. Lucy Maud Montgomery wrote Anne of Green Gables. She and I would be fast friends, I know. We are kindred spirits, as she says. If you haven't read High Heels to Tractor Wheels, which is Pioneer Woman and Lad's love story, read Pioneer Woman's love story. From High Heels to Tractor Wheels. And I completely lost my train of thought. Don't know what else I was going to tell you. Oh well. Anyway, Nona Grace was tagged, and she tagged me to do this, and I'm supposed to tag 3 other people. Now Nona Grace did say that she hopes nobody tags her back. Well, I'm making a new rule. This is Carol's rule. Don't tag me back. You cannot tag me back. I did it once, and that's it. But I'm going to tag Terry in circles. I'm going to tag I should have thought this out. Money Mom. And I'm going to tag shoot, who else watches me? I don't know who watches me. And they leave comments. I wish Gail had her channel up. Gail, I would tag you. Gail lives in an RV. She wants a channel, but she just hasn't got it up yet. Money Mom, Terry in Circles, and Minimalism by Anne. Those are the 3 people I'm going to tag. So there you go, guys. I hope you're watching so you know that you've been tagged. Bye. Oh, I've been meaning to start saying something. Back years ago when Good Morning America first started, this has been a long time ago, David Hartman was the anchor. He used to end the show by saying, go out and make it a good day. He didn't say, y'all go have a good day. He said, make it a good day. I like that. So you guys go out there and make it a good day. Bye.